being considered two great wrestlers who have starred in some of WWE's best matches. The Rock and Randy Orton are two successful celebrities who have won over thousands of fans around the world. Nowadays, they're involved in other businesses besides wrestling and spend a lot of money on their luxurious lifestyles, whether it's buying million-dollar vehicles or shelling out fortunes on real estate. Are you curious to know which of these wrestling stars has the most luxurious life in 2025? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between The Rock and Randy Orton. If there's one thing the two athletes don't skimp on, it's beautiful places to live. But who has the most luxurious property? Randy, for example, has a mansion in Missouri, which he has even shown in videos on social media. The mansion, built in 2006, has more than 7,400 square feet of interior space, with spacious and refined rooms that create a pleasant atmosphere for living. The main living room has a fireplace, high ceilings, and large floor-to-ceiling glass windows, bringing in plenty of natural light during the day. And from the videos that the WWE star has shared of this room, we can see that he has done renovations and even changed the color of the walls in recent years. Like the living room, the kitchen has a lot of identity, being equipped with custom cabinets, modern appliances, and a breakfast area overlooking the backyard. The property also has an elegant office, a dining room with a more classic decor, a screened-in porch, a family space with a stone fireplace and vaulted ceilings, and even a room for exercising without leaving the house. Moving on to the bedrooms, the property has 4 bedrooms that are very spacious for each resident to get the best of themselves. The master suite, for example, is worthy of a great WWE legend, with a private reading room and a sophisticated bathroom with travertine floors and a whirlpool bath, as well as a walk-in closet exclusively for the wrestler and another for his wife to use. The other bathrooms in the mansion also attract a lot of attention due to their different, but equally luxurious, decorative choices. And if you thought that was it, the house still has a well-equipped laundry room and a home theater with 7 armchairs and a custom lighting system, not forgetting the incredible games and recreation room, great for when Randy wants to have fun with the kids, where there is a full bar with stools lined up on a counter. Moving outside, the lot on which the mansion sits is almost 3.8 acres in size, providing plenty of privacy for the residents. There is also an outdoor barbecue area next to the courtyard with a swimming pool, which includes a space for a jacuzzi and an area for a bonfire at night. And beyond that space, there are beautiful verandas for casual gatherings and a garage for 5 cars. We can imagine that this property, being much more spacious and luxurious than the previous one, must have influenced the wrestler when he bought it. Today, Randy Orton still lives there, and to buy it, he had to shell out quite a bit of money at the time. According to media reports, he shelled out just over $1.5 million. But as he has been living there with his family for a few years now, the property is believed to be worth more than $2 million. The Rock's most expensive mansion, on the other hand, is a luxurious mansion situated on a 3.67-acre plot in Beverly Hills, California. Although there are few records of the interior of the property, you can see that Dwayne Johnson's estate can offer him a lot of privacy, leisure, and comfort. Looking almost like a resort, the mansion has a number of amenities such as a large green space, a cinema room with comfortable armchairs, a tennis court, a leisure area with a swimming pool, and even another heated swimming pool that is completely covered. And to acquire this Mediterranean-style mansion, the star had to shell out a real fortune. According to some sources, The Rock had to pay a whopping $27.8 million. In other words, The Rock wins this round. Both wrestlers love to enjoy beautiful vehicles on a daily basis, but who has the garage with the best cars? Randy has been seen, for example, with a Chevrolet Impala SS, a classic car that, depending on the state of repair, can be bought for around $20,000. Another of Randy Orton's very popular vehicles is his Hummer H2 DUB Edition. Hummer H2 DUB Edition, a robust SUV equipped with a high-powered V8 engine. And it's no wonder that this machine costs around $80,000. There is speculation that he also owns a Range Rover Vogue, a powerful and robust SUV that offers stylish rides. And to own a vehicle like the Fighters, you need to invest around $90,000. Another car he supposedly owns is a Mercedes-Benz GLS class, a large vehicle for up to 7 passengers, which has an elegant and modern design. If you want a car like this, you'll have to spend around $99,000. The most expensive car speculated to be owned by the wrestler is a Lamborghini Huracan, a sports car capable of attracting attention wherever it goes, which stands out for its high level of performance, easily reaching a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. And Randy's alleged car is valued at around $213,000. Meanwhile, The Rock has been seen with several cars, such as custom Ford F-1000 worth over $20,000, $35,000 Plymouth Prowler, 1971 Chevy Chevelle worth $55,000, Ford F-150 $75,000, $80,000 Jaguar F-Type, $89,000 Mercedes-Benz V-Class, Ford F-450 $95,000, $105,000 Cadillac Escalade, $110,000 Range Rover Sport, 1969 Chevrolet Camaro for $120,000, BMW i8 at $130,000, $140,000 Porsche Taycan, Porsche Panamera for $145,000, $150,000 Aston Martin Vantage, McLaren 650s for $180,000, $210,000 Aston Martin DB9, Bentley Continental GT for $220,000, Ferrari 458 from $250,000, Lamborghini Huracan from $300,000, Ferrari F12 Berlinetta from $310,000, Rolls-Royce Cullinan for $340,000, $350,000 Rolls-Royce Wraith, $450,000 Lamborghini Aventador, $500,000 Ford GT660. Already in his millions, he has been spotted with a McLaren P1, a super sports car capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever it goes, the price of the latest models of which can easily exceed $1.2 million. Even more expensive, Dwayne Johnson has already taken a photo with a Ferrari LaFerrari model, a stunning vehicle with a modern and futuristic design, capable of enchanting anyone who likes sports cars. And it's no wonder that to have this incredible vehicle in your garage, you may have to shell out a real fortune. It can be found for more than $1.4 million. The most expensive car The Rock has ever seen is a beautiful Pagani Huayra, a sports model coveted by many motoring enthusiasts. The sports car has a modern design with an impeccable finish, and if the actor really has this car, he may have shelled out more than $2.6 million. And for having the most valuable garage, The Rock wins this round hands down. Point for him. The two WWE stars don't skimp on comfort and sophistication when traveling, but who has the most luxurious aircraft at their disposal? Randy Orton, for example, has been seen on various models of aircraft. When it comes to helicopters, for example, he and his wife have been seen in a Bell 407, a versatile aircraft that can carry up to 6 people and costs around $4,000 per hour to rent. The couple have also used a Bell 429, a twin-engine helicopter for up to 7 people, which can be rented for $4,350 per hour. Randy Orton was also photographed with his family in a Hawker 800 XP, a modern mid-size business jet. The interior of the jet is very luxurious and can accommodate up to 10 passengers depending on the configuration. The model the star used was the N818LX, and to enjoy a jet like this, you have to spend a lot of money. To give you an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model would cost around $5 million. But if Randy had only chartered it, he may have spent around $4,500 for each hour of flight. And although it's not known whether he owns this model of plane, the WWE star has already shared a post confirming that he bought a jet in 2020. The Rock has, on the other hand, a Gulfstream G650, one of the fastest and most modern jets on the market. And although it's not known exactly how much the actor paid for this aircraft, some sources estimate that his jet is worth $65 million. Back in 2023, it was reported that The Rock bought a Bombardier Global 7500, the largest business jet currently on the market. It's a large aircraft, especially when it comes to private jets, measuring 110 feet in length, offering plenty of interior space for quiet and comfortable trips. The Global 7500 has 4 living spaces. The cabin's dining area can be converted into a meeting space and the seats have concealable side tables. And to give you an idea of the price, Dwayne Johnson's new jet is worth $72 million. And because he has more expensive aircraft, The Rock wins this round. Point for him. Both wrestlers have lived in many places over the years, but which of them has lived in the most impressive mansions? Randy Orton, for example. One of the most notable properties he's ever owned was a brick and stone house in the St. Charles area. The property, which currently has 5,400 square feet, was built in 2013, the same year the fighter acquired it. Among the main rooms in the property are an open-plan living room with wooden floors and a floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace. The gourmet kitchen is equipped with modern appliances, custom cabinets, and a chef's island with granite countertops. The house also has another family room with a fireplace and 5 bedrooms that look very cozy. One of them is the master suite, which has walk-in closets with dark wood cabinets and an exquisite bathroom with a double vanity. The property includes other amenities, such as a laundry room, a media room, a gym space with mirrors, a bar for get-togethers, a recreation area, and even a safe room with a steel door. Outside, the landscaped grounds are more than 14,300 square feet, with wooden decks to take in the views from the property. According to some sources, the fighter disposed of this property in 2016, when he managed to sell it for $775,000. Today, some websites estimate that the property is worth more than $1.1 million. The Rock, for his part, is not far behind. In 2012, for example, he bought a 13,000 square foot mansion in a gated community in Miami, Florida. Entering the interior of the property, we can see that the decor has a classic style with very sophisticated furniture. According to the photos released to the media, the mansion has a cinema room for the actor to watch his own movies, as well as 6 beautiful and spacious bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, some of which are quite luxurious. Outside, there's plenty of space with green grass and a beautiful swimming pool with a jacuzzi. And to live in this large house, some sources estimate that the actor paid around $3.5 million at the time. Another property that The Rock owns is a century-old mansion in Virginia, situated on an incredible 180-acre plot, which offers a lot of privacy and direct contact with nature, something that must have counted for a lot when Dwayne Johnson decided to buy the place. He has even shared videos of himself walking around the grounds of this large property. Built in the 1900s, the 8,000 square foot mansion still preserves its period architecture and boasts privileged views of the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains. And according to media reports, the star's property cost $12 million. In other words, The Rock wins this round. Both wrestlers have plenty of money to spend on whatever they want, but who has the most extravagant spending sprees? Randy Orton, for example, likes to invest in modern watches, such as his Avenger Blackbird, an elegant accessory with a titanium case, coated in resistant black carbon and with an ultra-durable high-tech military bracelet. And that must be why this watch costs around $5,350. The fighter also has a Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea, a 44mm stainless steel piece with a black dial and resistance to water and scratches. No wonder it costs around $16,500. Randy Orton is also a present father and likes to offer the best to his children, having already bought cars for the older ones. For his daughter Alana, for example, he gave her a beautiful Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 SUV. The interior of the vehicle is very spacious and comfortable, ideal for everyday use. And to have such a vehicle, you may need to invest more than $50,000 in their newer models. As for the 2 older boys, he gave them each a Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This is a modern, high-performance executive sedan, which in its newest versions costs more than $63,000. When it comes to vacationing in enchanting places, Randy Orton likes to relax on board beautiful boats with his wife, a luxury that must cost him dearly. Meanwhile, The Rock has also been spotted with beautiful watches, such as $7,500 Tag Heuer Monaco, Breitling Super Ocean Heritage $8,000, IWC Big Pilot 7 Days for $13,000, IWC Portugueser Annual Calendar for $21,000, Rolex GMT Master 2 for $25,000, Rolex Yachtmaster for $28,000, Panerai Submersible Gold Tech for $30,000, IWC Big Pilot Perpetual Calendar Spitfire for $30,000, Audemars Piguet for $35,000, and even a $320,000 Audemars Piguet White Gold. When it comes to traveling to the most sought-after places in the world, the star loves to stay in luxurious properties, such as a modern tropical-style mansion in Kailua, Hawaii, which has 8,400 square feet of living space. Built in 2009, The wood-paneled residence is very cozy, with 5 bedrooms, several luxurious bathrooms and other areas that exude sophistication, such as living rooms that open onto the garden. And although it's not known how much The Rock paid to stay in this mansion, it certainly wasn't small money, as the place is currently valued at over $22.2 million. And since they both spend large sums of money in different ways, let's call this round a draw. Points for both. As 2 WWE ring stars, there's no doubt that they've made a lot of money. But who has amassed the biggest fortune? Starting with Randy Orton. Throughout his career in the ring, he has received good amounts of money for each competition he has participated in. Although it's not known how much Randy earned at the start of his career, in 2017 it was reported that he had signed a 5-year contract that brought in an annual salary of $1.6 million, but taking into account bonuses and royalties, the wrestler's annual earnings were between $2 and $3 million. But without a doubt, the biggest salary Randy Orton receives from wrestling is certainly from his current contract, which earns him around $4 million a year, leaving the star in 3rd place among WWE's highest-paid wrestlers. Of course, all this is just a portion of the athlete's earnings, as he still has other lucrative sources of income. As one of WWE's most famous wrestlers, for example, Randy Orton is a world-famous celebrity, with over 7 million followers on his Instagram alone. And he takes advantage of his popularity to earn money from advertising contracts with various brands, such as WWE Games, First Form, among others. Randy also uses his social networks to promote SLTHR, his wife's clothing brand, of which he is probably a partner. Another source of income for Randy is through acting, having already appeared in some popular films, including That's What I Am, 12 Rounds Reloaded, and The Condemned 2. Don't forget that the fighter has also taken part in TV shows such as Deal or No Deal, and he must be paid handsomely for each of these appearances. And when it comes to the value of the wrestler's fortune, there is a lot of speculation about how much he has accumulated over his long career, but according to some of the most up-to-date sources, Randy Orton has a net worth in 2024 of $15 million. The Rock, on the other hand, at the beginning of his wrestling career he was wrestling for just $40. At his peak in the WWE, The Rock's salary reached millionaire figures, with sources estimating that he earned around $5 million a year. But it was as a Hollywood movie actor that Dwayne Johnson really made his money. To give you an idea of values, it's estimated that he received around $5.5 million for the Scorpion King, $9 million for the other guys, $10 million for Fast and Furious 6, $12.5 million for The Rundown, $14 million for Central Intelligence, $15 million for Furious 7, $20 million for Hobbs and Shaw, $20 million for Hercules, $22 million for Jungle Cruise, $22.5 million for Black Adam, $23.5 million for Jumanji: The Next Level, $23.5 million for Red Notice, $25 million for San Andreas, and an incredible $50 million for Red One, which is the highest salary paid to a single actor before box office bonuses. And it's no wonder that The Rock has been considered the highest paid actor in the world several times, his peak being in 2018 when it was estimated that he received around $124 million in a year, making him the highest paid actor of all time. And although no one knows exactly what his fortune is, many sources estimate that Dwayne Johnson has a net worth of around $800 million. But it's possible that this figure is much higher, since depending on the size of his stake in Teremana Tequila, it's speculated that he may already have reached billionaire status. Considering The Rock's immense assets, he easily wins this last round. At the end of this fight we had 1 point for Randy Orton against 6 points for The Rock, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.